So, why are we here today?
We're here today to take back the board of the George Wiley Center. The executive committee has kind of gone rogue and are now using the board to benefit themselves. They've created positions for themselves. They're paying each other. They're running side businesses through the center. It's gross. And of course, they've blocked myself, Myra, and Tony, 3 people of color, from joining the board. I was looking through my emails today, and we first applied to be on the board in 2015. In that time, multiple white members have been seated.
Right.
Yeah, and they also didn't have to go through the process we had to go through. We had to interview, we had to submit our resumes. It seems as if they knew someone and they were invited to sit.
Right.
They were invited to the table, so we're taking back our seat at the table.
And what has been that board's response to your demands? What have you heard from them so far?
We reached out to one member. We actually reached out to all of the members.
Right.
One of the members is an older woman. She was on the board for the longest. She said that she supports a fresh new board, but she's leaving the country, so she's not.
That's Joan Daigle?
That's Virginia.
Oh, Virginia. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes. So then we also reached out to Calvin, and Calvin Harris. He was the black member who was bullied off the board.
Yep.
He said he's focusing on his health issues. And then we reached out to Ben Evans, and he set up the meeting, or he tried to set up a meeting, facilitate a meeting between us and the board. And they all refused to meet with us without explanation.
Right.
Susan sent me a private email, but we never really followed up with it.
Okay. So what do you expect to happen today?
Honestly, best case scenario, they realize the error of their ways. I think confronted with the actual members of the George Wiley Center,
right,
they will succumb.
Okay.
Hopefully. But we also understand that when people hold power, they don't want to let it go.
It's true.
So we're prepared to report them to the AG's office. We are prepared to let funders know what is being done with the money. We are prepared to share this with the press.
Right.
We're prepared to go for as long as possible until they have paid for their actions.
Right. And so I would just say, from my perspective, who's somebody who supports George Wiley, who shows up for actions and stuff, I didn't really know much about this, and I don't think anybody really is aware of this. This is seems to almost have come out of nowhere, but you're saying this has been bubbling under the surface for years.
I didn't know much about it either. Because I work in Boston and I was in grad school, I kind of fell away from the center. I always I checked in once in a while to see when they would seat me and check, but there was never any explanation, and Camille was kind of dodging me. He didn't want to expose what was going on.
He didn't want to put himself in the middle of these things, right?
So I think the last straw was the financial misuse, where, okay, something must be done now. This has gone too far, and now they're employing each other, and they're really just using the center for their own personal,
right,
I don't know, their own social standing or whatever it is they're seeking.
Okay.
I don't know what their mission is with all of this, but I definitely don't think it's worth losing your morals or integrity over. And it's a shame, because most of our donors are poor people who are donating $5 a month,
Sure.
a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? It's gross.
Right.